Another day, beautiful day. This summer has been mental for the weather. Keithy's here, mowers are back on, he's going mowing. He's gonna go and mow 20 acres of some grass. It's just an in-case policy. Who have we got here? Yeah, so Keithy's going back mowing again. Darren's here today, he's helping out. He's gonna get Charlie set up on the big mower. She's gonna have she's gonna have a go on the big tedder as well. So she's gonna be real chuffed with that. So we're going mowing again. We're gonna make a little bit more hay, round bale hay, so it wouldn't be nothing too crazy. Farmer's already gone off to the combine. He's gonna get set up. We're going into the beans at Jim's, so we're gonna go and have a look at there. We're actually gonna tip the beans over in one of Jim's stores at Astley Bridge Farm. So we'll get to look at their storage bins, because they are top-notch, real fancy stuff, and hopefully the guys around there might show me a little bit more about them, because they got real nice setups, underfloor fans, stirrers in the heaps, real, you know, just top-notch stuff. 118 ton of spring barley there. I don't know how many tons of wheat, and there was, I think in the end there was about 370 tons of oats in the end. So we've got all that there, and then we've got an overflow in the other shed, and they are coming to pick them up soon. And the we're going to do the little thing that Ellie showed us. I'm going to get a jug, weigh it, and see what ours compares to Ellie's over at Alice's farm. That'll be interesting, because last year ours weighed, I think ours only weighed like, I think it's 10 to 15 grams heavier, but ours went for milling and theirs didn't, which was a shame. But this time theirs is 20 milligrams or kilograms, or I don't know what it is, 20 grams up on last year, so they should be chuffed. We're going to get Linda loaded up with a truck with some straw. She's going to do a straw delivery. I need some keys. We're back at the beans. It's only been, I think it's only been about 10 days since we sprayed it with Roundup, but when we were spraying Roundup, the farmer actually told me they were fitter than we thought they were, but we were putting on there, on the pods as well, with Roundup. Basically what we were trying to do is bring everything up together, but we've also put some pod stick on there as well. And now when the combine comes through and it cuts the thing, it shakes the leaf, and it can actually knock the beans out of the combine before you even start. So we put this special pod stick on there. It's like glue, and it's literally like PVA glue. Basically it keeps it all together, and hopefully it saves it. Most of it should then go in the combine and let the combine thresh it out. If we take a pod off, oh yeah, and I can tell already that pod stick, there's the bean, look, straight away. There's some on the floor as well. Straight away I can tell you that they look quite small to the eye. Last year's they were a little bit bigger, so we'll see how they do in the end. But they're definitely a lot better this year. They were planted earlier, they didn't get any as much frost on them, so we are hoping for, I don't know what I predicted on the beans, I think it was about 1.5 tons, but we got a bad field as well. Where that pod stick's on there, that's done a job. I can feel that. You can't crack them open like you could before. Before they were really fragile. As soon as you touch the pods, they'd open up. The combine's just coming through. Uncle Franklin and Barry are coming again today. We're a little bit early, so they'll be here in a little while. Chopper is on. We're bringing the bowser over in case of fire. And fire is a real risk this year. It's on everybody's mind at the moment. We're at the right side of the window. You look at the chopper on this thing. We'll put the drone up a bit later on. On the header of the combine, the farmer will have it pushed right out, just to catch as many of the beans as he can. It's got a table on there that moves in and out. And when you're doing beans and rapeseed, you want it pushed right out, and it just makes sure everything comes into the header then. Now, beans are a good break crop. It means next year we can have winter wheat here. providing what happens with the weather in the next few weeks. If it comes wet in the next few weeks, we might end up going cultivating. It just depends. We see what the weather does. But the ground is so cracked. It's it's too hard to do anything at the moment. One year we had beans here. They didn't do very well. I think they ended up with like 2 or 3 pods on each plant. I think it took over an hour and a half to fill the combine. It was yeah, it was bad. But the bean plant as itself, actually, let me pull a root up for you, has a tap root, and each of those roots have little nodules on which have nitrogen attached to them, so they're nitrogen fixing. A bit annoying because look, like ones like that, look all those pods you missed. And the farmer can only go so low with the combine before you start then picking up a rock like that. If you pick a rock like that, that goes through the combine, that's bad news. You don't want that going through the combine. So we don't tend to cut it too low to the floor. You can go lower. Yeah, you just risk of picking stones up and all the rest of it. There's a few beans. There's another. Yeah, there are a few beans. Now they could be shattering on the head. There's another. Right, they're very light, and I imagine we're blowing them off the back of the combine. So I will get on the phone to him and tell him to knock the wind down. They could just be small enough to fall through the weed plate at the front. Yeah, a little bit of trash in there, a little bit of pods in there. The pods are quite soft, so as the day goes on, that should clean up a little bit better as the pods become a bit more crispier. I can see a few cracked ones in there. On the whole, they don't look too bad. I can already see a few with the weevil beetle with the holes in.
What did you leave me yesterday? What did you leave me yesterday? If I whip my truck back to the inside, I can come back and bring it back to us.
Ah, you see, thinking ahead, that is.
Banged on the door at the edge and broke them up.
Oh. Alright, mate. How you doing? You just setting up?
Just setting a bike up, yeah.
Oh, nice one. I'm gonna have to run out and catch him in a minute. Hey! Who you got with you then? Which one's that?
You what, mate?
Which one's that?
That's Esme.
Oh, well, alright.
Teaches ballet normally.
Oh, yeah?
She does the old summer and whatnot.
Yeah. How tight do you have that?
What?
How tight?
Not
Not
tight.
tight.
Fairly loose. Otherwise you can never get them undone, can
No,
you?
no.
Everyone tightens up as much as they can. Right, set your pipes up, shall we?
Yes. Where are we going?
In Bay A.
Oh, sweet.
Cheers, Ed.
You guys combining today?
Yeah, we've got both going, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
You combine?
Yeah, Jim, how we doing?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, not too bad. Right, well, have you got a trailer on there? Is that full?
Yeah.
Oh!
Come on, mate. Are we going in the posh barn?
You go in here.
You going to give me a tour in a minute after
Yeah.
we fit this, yeah?
Got to set up 2 pipes.
Yeah.
We'll set up 2 pipes. And you'll be able to drive the tractor in between all of them. Reverse it in and then sit. Right, you want to move that and I'll just get 2 pipes.
Yep. You forgot to give me. You're gonna have to climb up now.
Do you reckon you could reach the surface like that point roughly, or?
Yeah, that's about bang on where I am. Yeah. That good?
Yeah. You're right, thanks very much.
I'm on overtime rates today. So we're over at Astley Bridge Farm. They've got us set up in here. We're going to tip the beans in one of their bays here. And basically the pipes there, they put fans on the end. And they'll blow straight through. We're going to do a similar thing at our farm actually. We're going to set it up for next year. But the pipes are there, the fan sits at the end and blows air through there and up through the corn, keeps it cool and all the rest of it. But Charlie's here, he's going to literally give us a bit of a tour through the shed here because it's a huge, this is a huge shed. All right. What we got going on in here then?
This is a spring wheat. We're all spring crops this year, so this is all spring wheat.
Yeah.
That's about 500 tons probably in there.
500 tons. Holy yeah.
They're about 600 ton bays. Yeah. That's our spring barley. I don't know how much is in there, maybe 350.
Yeah. 400. I was just saying about these tunnels. That works quite well, doesn't it?
They're great, yeah. You can't dry stuff on them, but that's cut at 12%, 13%,
yeah.
And that would just keep it cool and at that percentage for the rest of its time.
Yeah.
And we'll blow them 3 days, 4 days solid.
Yeah.
And then we'll take them off and we'll have to start putting them on your beans and stuff like that. Yeah. Start moving them about.
Where do you get these from? I've not seen these before.
These are quite good, aren't they? They're great. Not a clue. I think Jim got them from Turney's back in the day.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure.
And there's a lot of air coming out of here?
That's solid, you see.
Oh, that's solid,
so,
yeah.
So you put solids in all the way back until it reaches the dead top.
Right.
Otherwise, all of the air that we're blowing in is going to just come out the easiest escape point.
Right, okay, yeah, I got you.
So at the top, it's just got to be dead level as well.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the air's just going to come out the easiest point.
Yeah.
Same as that. We'll go up the steps and you can have a look on top of them.
All right.
If you got time.
Yeah. And is this shed got the stirrers in, like
No.
over at Jim's? Jim's has got stirrers as well,
Jim's got stirrers, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is just it's got a drying floor in 2 bays and then solid floors on the outside too.
And how many acres do you do on this farm then, Jack?
Charlie, Matt.
Oh, sorry, I called you.
I think it's about, I think it's 1,000, just shy of 1,000.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more.
So you'll fill each one, you know, if you have a good year, you'll fill all of these bays.
Yeah, if we have a good year, we'll fill all of them. And I mean, 2 years ago, we filled we filled a good bit of that barn that I'm in now.
Right, I'm going up the steps. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that too high for you, Matt?
I'm alright coming up. It's
twitching out like a rabbit's nose.
oh my god. Oh man, how do you get it so level? Do you get on there and level it off?
Get up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Get up there and level it
Oh,
off.
flipping out. And there's how much in here? 500 tons, you reckon?
Yeah, maybe a little bit less. I could still probably hide another 5-6 trailers in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could come right out.
Yeah, before it's been at the door pretty much.
Yeah. Oh man. So you got your barley over there.
Spring barley over there.
Yeah.
Spring wheat. This would be all spring wheat. And then you've got your beans over there.
Beans over there. And what are you harvesting today?
Spring wheat. So
Spring
we've
wheat.
got left.
Right. How many more acres you got left?
500, 400.
Oh right. Yeah. So a fair chunk.
Yeah, there was the 2 combines.
Yeah.
I mean, they did 2.
And Jim's here with his combine today.
Yeah, with his new one, yeah.
Sweet.
It's 890, yeah.
So what we'll do is we've got a bit of time in the day today, so we'll go and have a look at their combine, see if we can get a ride on with Jim and Jack, and yeah, we'll make a good video of it. That'll be. I didn't realise we were coming up here today, so.
Yeah, I had old Penfold down here last night.
I know.
Dropping off the telly, and he's going, I bought it early because that means you can use it if you like. The keys in it, and I was like, oh, cheers, Penfold. He was loving it.
Do any of these underfloor?
So that can hit hot air through as well to dry stuff.
Yeah.
So these 2 can dry stuff because it's got gas which comes in.
Oh, so only this bay here and this bay here?
Yeah, and then the other 2 are just solid concrete.
Oh, and then you blow those with
pretty
foam.
much dry stuff goes on pipes, wet stuff goes in air. This year we're all dry, but we got a bit of rain coming, so we're just going to put it on those 100 ton on those pipes because that's roughly how much have worked out that we're going to need spare.
Yeah.
As in, it's not going to fit in these sheds.
No.
So that if we have some wet stuff, we can dry it on these.
Yeah.
But that
and
isn't
it'll
dry.
blow hot air all the way through there. You need a hell of a blower to do that,
Yeah. So
don't you?
down below here, we've got 4 fans,
Yeah.
which will blow, and they can all be heated.
And it blows from this end, does it?
Blows from that end, it just sucks it in from
That's
outside.
that hell of a noise we were just listening to.
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
it?
it's loud, yeah. And then down below us now, you go in and you open the flaps.
Yeah.
So it allows the air, so they come down, you can see the sections.
Yeah.
And there's 4 holes in each section which go all the way along.
Yeah.
And so
And do you
can
get
open
grain that go through there?
You can, yeah, we have to blow it out. This year we had a hell of a blockage at both backs.
Because Alistair's it's not as new as this, but it's
Yeah.
a very similar system. You know, you blow it from one end,
Yeah.
heat, and we have to pull up the floor
Yeah.
and get it all up.
Yeah, you have to pull up yours, you can't pull up this.
No.
If you want to get, like, normally you can just blow it out. So
Yeah.
you can just put all 4 fans on,
Yeah.
and you can just blow one hole, and it can sometimes blow out. But this year we had to pull up these metal meshes and sort of give it a wiggle and let it all come out.
And it'll come out the end there.
Come out the end there, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
And then we've got shutters which fall in those.
Yeah. Oh, I see. When you put in yeah, you don't want it to fall in there, do you?
No, that's it, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, this is mega, isn't it? This is a mega barn. And Jim's barns at his place are even bigger
It's got
still.
one out the back, which is honestly huge.
One
And that's
day
what's
we'll,
inside.
who knows? We might even get a chance to head over there if he's up for it. But
Yeah,
are they your leveling shovels?
Yeah, that's it. That's where you get these muscles made.
Ripped, shredded. It's 34 degrees today, so we're all going to be feeling the heat. What?
He brings you lunch.
You bring my lunch? Where's my lunch? Oh, nice. And you brought my favourite lunchbox. It's the Avengers. There's a helicopter over here taking off.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Yes, please, if you got one. Hi, Jessie. Come here, baby. You're hot, aren't you? You need to sit in the shade. It's too hot. You guys okay? Yeah. You seen the combine?
We haven't even been in the swimming pool.
Not yet. You going in later?
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I'll take
I
that.
think when,
Thanks, baby.
Dad, when I get back, I'm going in the swimming pool.
Oh, yeah?
You and I, we're trouble inside. Beating hearts don't lie. An empty page, a story to write. I'm in love, you're divine, and it's all in our signs. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying